Hey, this is Knife Standards. Today I'm going to be doing an overview slash mini review of the Spyderco Para 3. And this is not mine, this is on loan, but I've had it for a few days. I've been really enjoying it. So we will get into all of that in just a second. But first, please follow me at Knife Standards. You can follow me on Instagram. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for a lot more knife content and weekly knife reviews. All right, cool. So I'm pretty sure it was, I kind of get all the Spydercos confused, to be honest. I get the Para 3 and the PM2 and I know, all the Spyderco, Spyderco nuts, the Spyderco fanboys are probably going to be mad at me for that, but it is what it is. This is on loan from my friend. You can tell because it has these zip ties on the Spidey hole. I think I did just like a quick overview of a Para 3 and maybe it was a Para 3 lightweight. See, I get all the names confused, but I remember it being It was And the PM2 I really enjoyed. So that's what I remember from my last little batch of Spydercos. But since I've had this in pocket and since I've had this, in my possession, I've actually really enjoyed it. So I'm starting to kind of see why people enjoy these knives and, starting to see the appeal. It's definitely a cool knife. I get it. Am I going to go out and buy one? I don't know. But am I thinking about it? Yes. So let's go ahead and just talk, specs and stuff, kind of go over the details of the knife. We have what feels like G10, kind of like a see-through jade G10 with this camo pattern. Pretty cool. Doesn't feel bad, doesn't really feel great, but a little bit of a grip. Kind of feels like sandpaper. Not my favorite handle material, but it does look badass. I mean, it's that kind of, I forget what, digital camo or whatever it's called. Anyway, for the blade, we've got the kind of classic Spyderco, whatever you call it, spear point. S45 VN blade steel, great blade steel, coated blade, looks like, like a DLC coating. Golden, Colorado, so this is an American-made Spyderco, American-made Para 3. Got the compression lock on the back. The action, damn. I mean, it's really nice. It is really nice. Super snappy for the middle finger flick. Drop shut with the compression lock. I'm definitely enjoying this action. Boom. I mean, it's snappy. It's responsive, crisp. Really liking it. Now you can do a little, slow roll with the thumb. You can do a thumb flick. Oh, can you? Yeah, you can. Hold on. Yeah, maybe I can't. I don't know. I'll give it one more try. Let's go. Yeah, kind of got to pop it. A little bit tricky with the zip ties in there, but of course I would just opt for the middle finger flick. It's very satisfying. Let's go ahead and talk about ergos. Ergos are interesting on this knife. For my hand, I remember the PM2 fitting better. I felt like, if I remember correctly, that's the bigger knife. So I felt like it fit my hand better, and I kind of got more of the knife. My thumb landed where it wanted to. It landed where it wanted to, meaning I didn't have to readjust my hand. I just picked up the knife, and then it was where it should be. The one thing that I really don't like, ergonomically about this knife is the clip, and specifically this little, little tip of the clip. It just pokes me. And I, especially when I get my thumb in here in this little groove with the jimping, that feels great. My thumb feels great. These three fingers, awesome. And then I'm just getting poked and pinched and stabbed by this little clip tip. So that's a bummer. I think this would be a great knife to have the lynch clip or a wire clip. Do they make replacement Spyderco wire clips? Because that would be awesome. I'm not sure if I don't I don't think they do, but if they do, someone let me know. I don't need a deep carry clip on this, but if this was my knife, I would definitely replace the clip. I don't think my friend cares. I don't think, I don't think he cares. But this is one of his favorite knives, and I think the only knife that he likes better is another Spyderco. So he's definitely, definitely crazy about Spyderco. Now, one of the things that one of the things I didn't mention, by the way, is that you can go, not only is the clip reversible, but you can also go tip up, tip down. There's 4 different spots for the clip to attach to. I haven't moved it, I'm not going to, but just a heads up. Overall, see, I just pinched myself with the compression lock. That's one of the risks if you kind of have your finger near there, but it's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and do a quick size comparison. I got my Shaman, obviously smaller than the Shaman. I also have this weird, this weird ass knife. The oh my gosh, I can't say it. Amalgam. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what just happened. Amalgam, which is actually the largest Spyderco that I've handled. Get these measured up. We got 4 inches on the Amalgam, 9 overall. The Para 3, just about 3 inches and a little over 7 overall. And then about 3.5 on the Shaman, 8 or so overall. So, this is I would say kind of like a classic EDC friendly size. It's small, that won't bother you in your pocket. I'm not a fan of the clip. The G10 scales are fine. I would love to see this in titanium scales. I think that would be epic. Or maybe even G10 that's been smoothed out or with a different milling pattern. That could be cool. The blade, I think it's great that it's coated. Not that S45VN needs a coating, but I think it looks pretty badass. And of course, the blade steel is good to go. Made in the U.S. I was saying in my other video that, in my other Spyderco video, it was actually the amalgam. I don't know why I can't say that word. Amalgam. That the Taiwan made Spydercos have been better, the better experiences in my experience, and I've enjoyed those more. But this is Golden, Colorado. It's pretty good. So, if I didn't know where this was made, I would say it feels, from my limited Spyderco experience, I would say this feels like it's Taichung, Taiwan, but it is not. Golden, Colorado. It says it right there. So I guess they do pump out some good stuff from the Spyderco factory in Colorado. Definitely let me know what you guys think. If you're gonna get a Spyderco, where are you getting it from? USA made, or Taiwan? Let me know. I think that just about wraps it up. We got the Para 3. Definitely have a better understanding for Spydercos. If I was going to get one, I did get one. I got the Shaman, so we won't talk about that. But I have the Shaman. If I was going to get another one, I should say, I would either get, I'd probably get a PM2. PM2, or so far still my favorite has been I think it's the Sage 5 Lightweight. I did a quick video on that, and I've enjoyed that the most out of all the Spydercos. But the Shaman is a close second, and then Para 3 and PM2 are kind of up there on the list. That makes up my top Spyderco. Oh, by the way, I really do like my Ladybug, but I'm not going to count that on this list. I think I'm going to do a Spyderco, Spyderco roundup video. But that just about wraps it up for my overview of the Para 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Knife Standards. I will catch you later.